All right, we're back with part 9, Teen.
And I have my Switch on standby.
I like that pause you had there.
Yeah.
Part
There was a bit of a hiccup.
part 9, teen.
Sorry, I had a bit of a hiccup.
Not to be confused with part 9.
Uh,
Don't move. It's not your lap this time, is it?
no. I actually tried to go for a bit of a more authentic experience later on, where I actually tried to hold it and not move. And I would say that I was successful.
Up until the last fucking second.
Damn it.
Dickwad.
What do you mean?
Son of a bitch.
Didn't you say you literally fucked up on the last possible don't move section?
No. I didn't say that.
Huh? Damn it.
Yeah, you did.
What?
I think I said I fucked up on a few don't move sections, but I didn't say I fucked up on the very last one. I said I almost fucked up on it.
Good thing we can slow down time.
Stop! a fucking bad dream.
Hi, hand.
One at a time, boys. It's enough of me for all ya!
Here, let me give you a hand.
Why are you wasting your ammo?
What? Waste what ammo? He never has to reload. I'm in no worries.
Thank you, Jane.
Yeah.
Remind me what he's doing here?
Something.
He was trying to look for Josh.
That's right.
Cash.
Because he was trying to look for, he needs to get the cable car key.
That's right.
That way they can get out.
Not good.
That's right. You remember what happened to you last time? Now actually put that to use. Remember he almost got exploded.
Yeah. That happens to him on more occasions than I think is normal.
Like now!
Well,
that was creepy.
Explosions.
Okay, so with the phantom heads
That's the
coming
soul.
at you.
That's the soul of the Wendigo.
Yeah, I know. But did anyone else think of the disembodied heads from the first Scooby-Doo live-action movie?
It's been a while since I've seen it.
The one where they kidnap teens and turn them into
Yeah, I remember
now
that. I remember that.
The souls or whatever.
into mild-mannered, how people think cool teens should be all
Fred and-
hip, and
Now I
the
remember-
players be I can't even force that shit. That was so fucking terrible.
Now I
Yeah,
remember
seriously,
Fred,
dude.
I remember
What
Fred
the
and
fuck?
I remember Fred and Daphne's body.
Yo, dog, we've been heading out catching some waves. You want to go, G? Oh my god, that was so fucking corny.
I heard that there was an original version. That the original script for that movie was going to be a bit more. It was going to be PG-13. Shaggy and Scooby were going to be actual stoners.
Oh, you mean like they weren't in the fucking movie?
Outright, but like no,
Outright.
you wouldn't.
No,
like,
dude, they were outright fucking stoners in the goddamn
Yeah, but I think
movie too.
Yeah, but
No, like
smoking.
absolutely no subtlety. Anybody could tell.
Dude, there was no subtlety in there to begin with.
Pretty sure.
My name's Mary Jane. That's like my favorite name.
Yeah, but you want to know something? Most people aren't going to get that if
Buddy.
they're kids.
Come on down. It's alright.
Like
on,
seriously,
Wolfie.
I didn't get it at the time. Oh, by the way,
No!
I see. I did exactly as you asked.
No!
That's my old friend.
What the?
Oh, Wolfie.
It's a repeat of Samurai Jack.
Oh,
No. The wolf
actually,
didn't die.
dude, you should have clarified it was for that scene, because at that point I would have definitely persuaded you to do Midnight's Lament. Dude, wolf fit. Hey, Midnight's Lament fits for a wolf game.
You're coming in a bit weird.
I was gonna say, you should have told me it was for Doggo, because then I would have definitely told you to go with Midnight's Lament. Because I mean, come on, Midnight's Lament, it fits for a wolf.
Nah. I wanted it to be comical.
Dude, you don't be comical for Wolfie.
I do the shit that makes me laugh. And I laugh a
Come on,
lot.
guys, hurry up. We gotta find Mike. Come on.
Hey.
If I'm not enjoying what I'm doing here, I'm not gonna try.
You should go on without me.
There's no point in trying anymore.
Oh, God, Chris, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Just go on. I can't keep up with you macho ladies.
Oh, God, Chris, just stop it, okay?
Listen, just.
What
go
happened
right
with
ahead,
Chris?
okay?
I think that he just got really injured from
Take a breather.
All right.
fending off the Wendigo.
Yeah, because I was
A
thinking.
Wendigo.
I was thinking, did he break his leg or something?
No. One of my friends
No, Chris, we're not leaving.
made a great
We're
point in
sticking
that
together.
and
Mike,
why
we
he
just have
doesn't
to wait.
exactly like the big twist for this game, and
What, the Wendigo?
yeah, and he made it wasn't so much the fact that it happened, but and I could kind of see where he was coming for this. I don't know if I completely agree. His whole point was nobody should have it would probably have been better if nobody, even the guy who was fighting the Wendigos, knew everything about it. Keep it a bit more vague. Treat it a little bit more like the Xenomorph from the first Alien. Have there
Well, no,
only be
the
one.
thing is that with the Xenomorph from the first Alien, that makes sense because it is an unknown entity. Thing is, with Wendigo, especially in making
But
more
what makes horror what can increase horror with monsters is
the unknown. But the thing is, this isn't trying to be that kind of horror game where the Wendigo are like the unknown. At the very least, the thing is they're
they're there, but they're there, but you don't know a goddamn thing about them.
Well,
I like
here's
that.
the thing. Well, here's the thing. It goes both ways, but it's not in the have its cake and eat it too problem. The thing is, for the first half, really up until the big twist, there is that looming threat, and it gets especially worse when like you think Josh is behind everything, but then he brings up questions like what happened with Jessica.
Wait, hey,
But
what about this?
when it comes to so that looming presence of the unknown is there until the big reveal, and at which case then it becomes more a survival story rather than.
Oh, by the way, this part fucked up. I tried to use the right analog stick, but for some reason it recognized that I let go of the R2 button.
Weird. But yeah, so
Oh, by the way,
Maybe
Sewers, are we gonna go and visit the Ninja Turtles?
So maybe you just weren't holding it down all the way enough.
Okay, this is maybe the
No, I
last
was
place
holding
I
it
wanna be
down all the
right
way.
now.
But anyways,
I don't know.
as I was saying,
I don't know. Sometimes
as I-
controllers have that
First.
sensitivity. We're just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways, as I was saying, when it tries to play both genres, like it
That's
tries to
bad.
play the horror
Think this
setting
is
and then
Devil's
it tries to play
Sanctuary?
the survival
Of
setting.
course it is. Where else would it go?
It never really tries to go for survival horror, which then again it makes sense, like especially since, you know, you see so many survival horrors
Chris,
being too
I know
trope
you're hurt,
filled.
but you gotta move it. All
It
right?
tries to
I
play
would
both-
also like to say
I'm trying,
to
Ash.
use a trope. Tropes aren't bad.
Well, tropes aren't bad. The thing is, they're predictable. The thing about this story is it's using survival. It's using survival for the final half to, you know, now you know what the enemy is. Now you know what it is you're running from. Now
Hey, we should
survive.
close this, right?
Meanwhile, the horror comes from right
what if
before the
something's
reveal,
following us?
in which case you don't know what you're fighting.
The
You don't
survival
even
comes in a bit more of a frantic, more
Yeah.
skittish sort of manner when you don't know much about what you're running from. You just know you gotta run.
Well, no, the thing is, the best horror comes in the fact that sometimes you don't even know whether or not you're running from something to begin with. That's where the best horror comes in. That's where Cthulhu.
But
horror
here's the
comes
thing:
in.
no matter what, this game could not be the best horror.
I disagree.
I don't think it could.
Not the best horror, but the thing is, it plays horror right with the right elements. The thing is, it tries to play horror all the way up until the big reveal. After they reveal what's going on with the Wendigo, they stop all pretenses of horror and it goes on full on survival.
Who's there?
That's something I find
Anybody?
pretty smart, where
Jessica!
they know when to
Is it you?
go for a genre change in the middle of the scenario, all the
Hello?
while still making it feel coherent. It's not like a genre change where it's suddenly you have like an FPS in a stealth game.
I thought you would have said the opposite.
Well, no, you do have
Because
stealth
because at one point that was an actual thing.
what, stealth sequences in an FPS?
Stealth sequences in anything.
God, I am so glad to
That
see
it wasn't
you.
a stealth
Glad
game.
you're safe.
Well,
In fact,
it doesn't have to be a stealth game to have stealth sequences.
I know, but like stuff that clearly isn't a stealth
Look
game,
there.
and then
Oh,
suddenly,
right.
there's stealth
We're never gonna
sequences
make it
now.
up there.
Well, no, the problem
Why?
is when
Well, Metal Gear Solid was popular.
no, most of the time because it actually fits for a certain situation.
We should head back to the lodge. I've got to get Mike.
Wind Waker may have felt like I was out of left field, but no, it makes sense considering you're behind enemy lines without a fucking weapon. Like, stealth, when done right, it doesn't need to be in a stealth game just to be executed properly. It just needs to, be executed properly, regardless of the genre. Hell, you could have a stealth sequence in a puzzle game as long as it fits, it fits. Also, he should be dead. Pretty sure he landed on his neck.
He landed like a
Yeah,
rag doll.
Yeah, and Chris should have like third or second degree burns all over him.
You mean Mike?
Yep, Mike, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They all start to blend in.
They all start to look the same.
Oh, so you're racist to Canadians, is that it?
No, I'm just saying they all look like douchebags.
Oh. Dick.
They kind of do. I mean, I like Chris, but I hate his hair. Fucking faux hawk. Who has one of those? Who had one of those in 2014?
I like you, Chris, but your hair, that's my takeaway.
But anyways, the thing is, until you know, like, about the Wendigo is that unknown presence. In fact, it plays to one of the best elements of horror, the fear of not knowing what you're up against.
But
It's
as soon as the exposition comes in, oh, you know exactly what's going on.
But that's why I'm saying what this game does really well is it drops any all pretenses of horror after that. Then it becomes a full-on story of survival. It doesn't even try to be a horror game at this point in the story. At this point in the game, it's literally a survival game. It's not even trying to be survival horror. And at that point, and it even fits with the narrative. Of course, the guy who basically, as far as we know, grew up his entire life, basically grew up on the island and was
Island?
Mountain.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I was thinking Lost for some reason.
Why? Why were you thinking of Lost?
I don't know.
Why would
God, DC, where does your mind go sometimes?
DC, were you watching, well, no. Lost wasn't a bad show, it just got worse as it went on.
And then it got better once it almost ended.
And then, that ending.
Why? How come it all ended in a church? Thank you, Mark Hamill.
Seriously, the ending made no fucking sense.
Oh, it made perfect sense, actually, when you think about it. When you think about it, the problem is you have to actually think about it.
But the problem is they just pulled so much out of their ass as it went
No,
further.
they didn't. Actually, no, they didn't. The thing is...
Dude, the writers said themselves, we had no idea what was going on. We just had to try and make it ramp up in terms of threats. And there's a lot of them complained.
Well, no, actually, I think JJ actually said, that they had no idea what they wanted to do, for the middle of the stuff, but he knew how he wanted things to end. But no, if you watch the show, it makes a lot of sense. Just, again, you have to think about it.
And you have to watch some of the middle stuff.
No, life's good.
Well, no, even the middle stuff's enjoyable, and if anything, they drop more... They drop more stuff in to allude for the ending.
I mean, now that we have binge watching, sure.
Yeah, Lost
Week
is
by
one of
week-
those...
Oh god, that probably
Lost
would've
is a
sucked
show you
considering
had
some
to
of the
be...
cliffhangers.
Oh, dude, I never watched Lost Weekly. I literally DVR'd the entire season and watched it over the summer.
Jesus.
Yeah, that,
Well,
Lost is a show you binge watch.
Yeah, also, the week-by-week formula is just falling in on itself.
Well, and then again, that's why you have shows starting up on Netflix.
Yeah. Not all of them may be good, but I can at least commend them for just saying,
Here's a full
it.
season of a show. Go ahead and enjoy.
You don't have to wait.
Speaking of which, Netflix, where's my Young Justice Season 3?
You must
Where's
wait.
Voltron Season 3?
You already got your Season 2. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, I need more!
Next
Where's
year.
the continuation of my Marvel shows?
You just got a new one. Shut the fuck up.
I need more.
Not until we get to more Series of Unfortunate Events and Young Justice 3.
I can deal without the first one, but I'll wait for the second.
Oh no, I definitely want some more Unfortunate Events. That show is good.
But anyway, that's the end.
Damn you, NPH. Why are you so fucking good?
Damn it, Barney Stinson, stop trying to swindle these kids.
I know, right?
Okay. Alright.
Leaders.
See you guys.